Hello everyone, welcome to Dr.Vet channel. And so today we are in a village. People focus on aquaculture. Here there are many lakes and ponds for fish. Today I will show you a very popular problem in aquaculture in Vietnam. Let's go. This is a fish pond in this village, and as you can see, so many blue-green algae in the pond surface, and this is a very popular problem in aquaculture in Vietnam. As you know, blue-green algae is very toxic for fish and for water environment. So today, let's go with us to handle this problem. Let's go.
Blue-green algae and green algae are two common types of algae found in fish ponds, and they can cause several problems if not properly controlled. Below are the causes, conditions, and solutions for dealing with blue-green and green algae in fish ponds. 1. Causes of blue-green and green algae. Excess nutrients, especially nitrate and phosphate. When nutrient levels in the pond are too high, algae, particularly blue-green and green algae, thrive. Lack of oxygen in the water. Low oxygen levels in the water due to factors such as organic pollution, poor water circulation, or high fish density can promote algae growth. High water temperature. Algae tend to flourish in warm water, especially during summer. Strong sunlight. Direct sunlight on the pond is another factor that stimulates algae growth. 2. Conditions when blue-green and green algae appear. Dark green or greenish water. When algae bloom, the pond water often turns dark green or even bluish-green. Unpleasant odor. Blue-green algae can produce a foul smell when decomposing. Oxygen depletion in the water. Blue-green and green algae can consume large amounts of oxygen at night, causing oxygen shortages for fish, which may lead to fish gasping at the surface or mass die-offs. Reduced fish immunity. The presence of blue-green algae can lower the fish's resistance to diseases, increasing the risk of illness. 3. Solutions to control blue-green and green algae in fish ponds. Reduce nutrient levels in the pond, control fish feeding to avoid excess, and use efficient water filtration methods to remove excess nitrate and phosphate. Improve water circulation. Use pumps, aerators, or filtration systems to enhance water movement, thus increasing oxygen levels and preventing algae growth. Limit direct sunlight. Use shade nets or plant vegetation around the pond to reduce direct sunlight exposure. Use biological or chemical treatments. Beneficial bacteria or specific chemicals can be used to control algae, but care must be taken to follow usage instructions to avoid harming fish and the aquatic environment. Introduce algae-eating fish. Certain fish species, such as grass carp or tilapia, can help control algae growth by feeding on it. 4. Prevention. Control feeding. Avoid overfeeding fish and use high-quality feed that reduces water pollution. Regularly monitor water quality. Measure and track indicators such as pH, temperature, dissolved oxygen, nitrate, and phosphate levels to make timely adjustments. Frequent water filtration. Use biological or mechanical filtration systems to remove suspended organic matter from the water, maintaining a stable pond environment and controlling factors that promote algae growth will help limit the development of blue-green and green algae, ensuring a healthy habitat for the fish. Notes on algae treatment in fish ponds. Frequent pond checks. Regularly inspect the pond and address any signs of algae blooms early, as early intervention is easier and less shocking for aquatic life. Handling algae blooms. When algae blooms occur, treatment becomes more complex and often shocks the fish. When algae die off, they can drastically alter the pond environment, particularly by reducing oxygen levels. Therefore, it's important to have the necessary skills to recognize the timing of algae die-off and take appropriate measures if chemicals are used to control algae. Careful calculation of dosage is required to prevent a sudden oxygen crash in the pond. Addressing the root cause. The root cause of algae blooms is excess nutrients in the pond. Therefore, using microbial products during algae treatment is crucial. Additionally, these microbial products help decompose dead algae, which otherwise serve as a nutrient source for algae, preventing its regrowth.